Hello everyone, good morning. It's the voice of GWNFX, and in today we are going to look at the situation with the Brent oil. Alright, now let's go straight into the monthly time frame. We can see that this was a level of support, and we have it that price broke um, with such great speed through this support here, which was previous level of structure, and now we have it that price is actually trading below this structure for the very first time since 2004, and we have the price actually $28 at the moment. And what do we want to see from the weekly time frame? We know that after an impulse, what we want to be seeing is a correction after this impulse. So I spoke about it when this was inside this area, that I want to be seeing some bit of confirmation as to show that price is ready to make and that impulse move. All right, so we have a bit of confirmation from the weekly and the daily also. So let's go straight to the weekly time frame and see what kind of price action we are having from the weekly. But where do we want to see the retracement to? All right, that's the situation we want to look at first on the monthly time frame. We can take our Fibonacci from the swing high to the swing low. We have it that boom. We have it that we want to take our into at least the 8.2 Fibonacci level, and we had it that price actually did come close to testing that level, but could not trade above that level. All right, so we have it that price is still in its way trying to make way to actually testing the 38.2 Fibonacci level, and with the ease on the lockdown and coronavirus actually getting low on its tension, we might actually see some demand in the UK oil. All right, so let's go to the weekly time frame and then see what kind of action we are having from the weekly time frame. We had it that from the weekly time frame, we had it that price actually did this move, all right, to the downside. All right, did this move to the downside and then took up and then did another move. All right, and now price can actually still bounce off this zone and then still continue another third rally to the downside, but that is possible, and very much possible. All right, because price actually did move in wave. All right, so series of lower lows and lower highs can actually still continue, because at the moment what we are seeing is that the market has made lower low, lower high, lower low, and this might just be a lower high, so price will actually still go down and then make a lower low. But that is what we're going to be looking at and see how we can get into the market and catch those pips in the morning and probably catch those pips before hopping up. All right, so let's go and see from the daily perspective what we should expect. But one of the things I expect to see that market should start making after this high to make a lower high. All right, after this lower high and make this lower low at this point, and I expect the market to make another lower high, all right, before they make it a lower low. All right, so this actually might just be that we cannot say at the moment, because market is bed reactive and not predictive. All right, so we can actually have our own analysis and then expect what to think of the market when market gets to certain point and then start showing certain characteristics, because that is what we want to be seeing. We want to be seeing actually market actually committing to us before it can commit to the market. All right, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to start drawing conclusions and start drawing reasons on how we want to get involved in this trade. All right, so that is what a perfect trader should have in mind. All right, so when do we want to get in on this trade? When, what is going to be our risk like? All right, so what is going to confirm to us that price is indeed actually starting to do that which we have assumed or sort of price to do. All right, so that is what we are going to be looking at and how we can get into the market. First, we can see clearly that this was a clear level of structure here. All right, you can see that this was a clear level of structure here at this zone at the 22,200. All right, so what we're going to be doing, we can see that price then started making lower lows, lower highs. All right, and then we can draw this trend line from this top here down to here, and we can also say that this was the previous support, which we can see clearly because price did trade below with such great amount power. We actually do individual candlestick analysis. So this is the individual candlestick analysis system. This individual candle was a very strong candle. All right, so this actually might just be a retracement of the prior impulse. So if that is right, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the Fibonacci from the swing high to the swing low. All right, and we can see boom, this actually hit the 61.8 Fibonacci low, which is an area which most of the investors are actually look out for. All right, the big money actually look out for. And if you look closely in the market, you can see that this is a hidden structure in the market, which I teach my students back at the game. So this is a hidden structure in the market, and what we want to be seeing, we want to be seeing price actually coming into this area and reacting of this area, because 80 out of 100% of the time, price will always go back to a more liquid area to find reasons to make a push either to the upside or to the downside. So those areas can either be termed as a resistance or as a support, or some people may term it as demand and supply zone. All right, so 80 out of 100% of the time, price will always go back to such areas and then try that momentum for another push to the upside. So you can see that this was actually a clear level of structure. We can see the market, this was support, resistance. All right, market broke up it became support at one point, all right, now resistance, all right, market broke back. So this can also act as resistance at this point, but that we do not know at the moment. So we only have to be reactive and not predictive in analysis. Okay, so what we are doing is going to be finding reasons to be involved in the trade, and when and how. All right, so that is the question we are going to ask ourselves and we are going to answer. So if this does not happen, what will happen? So we can see that price actually started bouncing off this trend line, all right, and we have this high, all right. So this is a trend line, and this is so. If I expect that if price can actually come in this zone and react inside of this area, we can have a sell inside this area to the downside, at least to target this area, because this was a level of structure which you can see by standard double formation, all right, and you can expect a retest of the neckline, all right, aka previous resistance now might turn into support, and boom, price will move to the upside. All right, so this looks like a pure textbook definition of how you can actually trade a weight structure. All right, so this is a weight structure which I got in my students. We can actually start drawing conclusions and reasons to be involved in the trade, that what we can see at the moment is actually a weight structure and what will possibly look like a head and shoulder. All right, so this can actually go down to look like a head and shoulder. That we don't moment, we only have to be reactive and not predictive. All right, so this could have been same as the left shoulder. This is the neckline and the head up here. All right, the head up here, and this is the neckline, and the right shoulder will form here, and boom, price will break to the upside. Okay, but if that's going to happen, where will price break to? Because this was actually a position, so we can use as a position. We can expect that once price bounce off this area, price will actually come back to actually testing this previous zone. And if that happens, we want to see we want to reevaluate the situation from there on to see what we have in the future. But for now, what I want to be seeing is a reaction of this point. Then I can open a sell with the right risk to reward into targeting this area. So this will be a good trade. It's supposed to be a perfect trade. All right, so it's going to be a good trade. 1 to 2 risk to reward. All right, so if we go down to a H4 and see what kind of price action we are going to have from the H4 will make it more clear. All right, it will make it more clear because one, our entry will be precise. All right, we're going to have a more precise entry. All right, we're going to have a more precise entry, and we are going to have a greater chance of actually catching the move when it actually starts. All right, so we're not going to rush into this market because one, at the moment everything looks bullish. You can see that market is still making bull moves. All right, so what we want to be seeing, we want to be seeing a reaction inside of this area. Once that can happen, we'll open the sell from this point with the right risk to reward. All right, to target this area here. So that is what I think of this pay. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this pay, and you can also join the membership program, or you can also join the academy, or you can also join the mentorship program, which is still ongoing. At the moment it goes for, right, you can actually send me a personal message to actually confirm that, and I hope to see you next time. Love you.